experimental phase. I don't see a lot of hands, and it makes this way worse. Who's in one? No, nobody? All right, cool. 2 people, I like it. All right, so when I was in high school, I was a sophomore in high school, and I decided to try acid for the first time. And the first time was great, and I'm like, oh my god, I love this. You know, drugs are bad, by the way. Just saying. The second time that I did it, I'm like, oh, you know, the first time was so great. I'm gonna do this again. I can do a little bit more this time because the first time was so good. And little did I know, it doesn't work that way. So the first time I did it, I was actually in school. The second time I did it, I was also in school because I'm like, I went fine the first time, no problem. So I went to class, and the teacher that I had at the time was kind of crazy, and he would salute the loudspeaker when the principal came on, and he would repeat your name a million times to ask you for your answer. So all I hear is Rebecca, 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 what's the answer, Rebecca, Rebecca, Rebecca? And this was about the time that it was starting to kick in. So all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, what is happening? And it slowly descended, and it wasn't very good. So I put my head down on my desk, and I'm like, I'll sleep it off, this is gonna be fine, and I still did not know that this is not how this worked. So I put my head down on the desk and tried to sleep it off, and I felt awful, I felt like I couldn't breathe, so I started crying. My friend Fallon, sitting in front of me, turns around and says, what's wrong, do you think you might be pregnant? And I'm like, why was that your first assumption, that why I'm crying? And I said, no, I'm having a really bad trip, and she didn't know what to do, so she just turned around and kept listening to the teacher. So I kept my head down, and I'm looking at the clock and watching it just tick by, just waiting, praying for class to end. I finally hear the buzzer. I get up out of my seat, I'm all spaghetti-legged, I'm walking down the hallway, kind of like this, just bouncing my way down the hallway, holding onto the wall as if it's going to help me any. I get outside to get a breath of fresh air, I lay my head down, try and just breathe. It starts raining, raindrops hitting my face, feel like I'm drowning. I'm like, oh my god, where am I gonna go? My friends are like, go to the nurse. I'm like, what are you, crazy? Like, the nurse? She's gonna know I'm high, like she's gonna know something's wrong. So they're like, just don't make eye contact, you'll be fine. So that's what I did. I went to the nurse, and I had my head down the entire time, as if that's a completely normal thing to do for a high schooler to walk into the nurse with their head down the entire time, just would not make eye contact. Oh my god, I'm so sick. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. All right, go lay down on the gurney. We'll call your mom. So I laid down on the gurney, and I kept myself entertained by feeling the wall. And I just sat there and felt the wall because it felt wonderful, and it made me feel better. So my mom's friend finally came to come pick me up. I managed to get into her car and curled up in the little ball in the passenger seat. And I put my hand on the window because I felt like I was being dragged away from all my friends, and I was never going to see them again, and it was blown out of proportion. And I got home, and my mom was like, oh my god, are you okay? And I said, yeah, I just really don't feel good. I just want to go to my room. I just want to go to sleep. That was my little white lie. And I got up to my room, and I laid down, and I spent the rest of the afternoon just watching trails on my hands. And the rest of the evening was beautiful. So there's my story.